David Menzies for Rebel News here in Mississauga, Ontario. And folks, I'm at Mississauga City Hall because it's been 3 days since the pro-Hamas demonstration took place at nearby Celebration Square. And wow, did we ever see a preponderance of peace and love on display here last Saturday. Actually, no, we didn't. What we saw was raw hatred directed at Israelis and Jews. In fact, one demonstrator is now somewhat famous, or would that be infamous, for her pronouncements. Here, check out the rhetoric of Mrs. Machine Gun Earrings. Oh, it isn't, ma'am.
First of all, Hamas is not a terrorist group. Hamas is not a terrorist group.
What is it, like a motorcycle club?
It is a resistance that has been fuming for 75 years of colonialism, of occupation, of murder, of rape, of little children, of women. That's what they are. They are resistance.
Do you think Canada is a colonialist country too?
Everything that they do is justified.
Including what happened last week?
Every single thing they have done is justified.
Oh, Juliet, Juliet, wherefore art thou? Yet in the aftermath of this hate fest, wherefore art Bonnie Crombie, the mayor of Mississauga and current contender for the leader of the Liberal Party of Ontario? Well, it's been crickets, folks. How odd. Her honor is usually quick out of the gate to call out hateful speech, like some 4 years ago when Mayor Crombie denounced Don Cherry. Oh yeah, it's true. When grapes lamented on Coach's Corner that too few people wear poppies on Remembrance Day, well, that led to the most popular 8 minutes of TV in Canada getting cancelled.
Mr. Cherry, you were offside in those comments. We're very unfortunate, and we're calling icing on this one. It's very unfortunate here in Mississauga. Mr. Cherry is a resident here of Mississauga, and we all know how tone at the top is so important. So I expect our community and business leaders to try to strike the same tone that we do here at the city, be warm, welcoming, and inclusive of all our newcomers to our city.
And Mayor Bonnie Crombie, well, she was oh so quick to join the woke mob by issuing this tweet, quote, "For at Coach's Corner Don Cherry to say that you people do not respect Canada or our veterans is despicable. We're proud of diverse cultural heritage and will always stand up for it. New immigrants enrich our country for the better. We're all Canadians and wear our poppies proudly," end quote. Check out this scene on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month at Toronto's intersection of Yonge and Dundas. I can tell you easily 95% of passers-by that day on this corner were not wearing a poppy. Here, check it out. I could hear all manner of people walking past me. This is extremely sad for me. I remember the day when if you were at Yonge Dundas Square or anywhere else in the city, you couldn't get to a cenotaph, people would actually pull over their cars. They would get out and for 1 minute observe a moment of silence. So there you have it. Don Cherry gets condemned by Mayor Crombie for essentially telling the truth, ugly as it may be, while the mayor is completely silent regarding a woman who is downright joyous that innocent Israelis were raped, kidnapped, and killed by members of a terrorist group. Now, why would that be? Well, I did reach out to Mayor Crombie for a comment, but so far, it's been radio silence. But then again, I think we kind of know where Bonnie Crombie stands when it comes to this file. Check out this file photo with Crombie next to Iqra Khalid, the Liberal MP, and some pro-Hamas propagandists. Yeah, for Mayor Crombie, you see, it all boils down to doing the right thing. For Mayor Crombie, that is, which is to say, to expect Bonnie to call out anti-Jewish hatred, well, you're not going to get that, because judging by the pro-Hamas turnout on Saturday, which was considerable, apparently Crombie doesn't want to offend a certain voting bloc. Sure, terrorism and savagery and barbarism, they're all quite horrific, aren't they? But Bonnie will turn a blind eye to that, given that getting re-elected is her prime directive. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Folks, are you as horrified as we are in terms of what happened to innocent Israeli civilians earlier this month? Well, if so, please go to our newest petition, CanadaStandsWithIsrael.com. That's CanadaStandsWithIsrael.com. As soon as we get a critical mass of signatures, we're going to deliver that petition to the Israeli embassy in Ottawa to show them that thousands of Canadians stand with the state of Israel during this time of war.